Networking events is a big no for me.
These people who are coming to networking events, are they your ideal clients? Are they your ideal prospects? How would you know, right, in just a 1 or 2 minute of interaction?
Hey, what's up? So it's episode number 4 of the Marketing Nerds podcast, and we have finally Sandhya Valecha with us. Hey Sandhya, what's up?
Hey Karan, what's up?
Yoo.
TMN Nation.
It's good to have you on the podcast. So, what are we talking about today?
You pick.
Well, I think we're talking about networking events.
Yes, we are.
So, have you been to a networking event before?
I have, yeah, and I would say I've been guilty of being to networking events. You know why? Maybe you could explain.
Absolutely. So, in this podcast, we would be talking about our opinion about networking and especially going to networking events. So, let me begin with my opinion. Honestly, I hate networking events. I know a lot of people will be pissed on hearing this, but I honestly feel that it's a waste of time. And let me give you an example. So, I had gone to this motivation seminar. So, we had this really popular coach and speaker from the US come to India, and I just wanted to see, and experience his seminar. So I had gone to his seminar, and like 2 hours into the seminar, we had this coffee break. So I go out to grab a coffee, and there were about 300 people in the seminar. And I noticed that there's this girl who walked up to me, and she gave me the card. I'm like, okay, great, thank you. And she's like, can I have your card? I'm like, sorry, I'm not carrying my card because I'm somebody who hates cards, visiting cards. I haven't even printed one for myself. And I saw that she had a bundle of cards, visiting cards, and then on the other hand, she was carrying other people's card. So that just seemed so freaking weird because all she was doing was taking a card and giving her card. And I was there to experience the event and not network or do business. And I feel this is what people do in networking events. People think that okay, I'll go and find a potential client, so I might exchange my card with that person, but even that person's intention is to sell you on his products or his services. So eventually there's nobody who's keen on listening or buying. Everybody is trying to sell to each other. You don't have an active customer, but they're just people selling to each other, and nobody actually wants to buy stuff. So I think it's just a waste of time. I would rather sit at home and do some other source of lead generation, create some content, put a video out on YouTube, put something out on Facebook, and that's a better use of my time instead of going and trying to sell to somebody who's actually trying to sell to me. So for me, networking events are a big no, and plus it freaking breaks your authority. I think maintaining your authority is really, really important. And if you go out and throw in cards to people or just pass on your cards, imagine that you've completely killed your authority. And when somebody does that, I would never really want to do business with them. For me, maintaining authority of your business, of your personal brand is really important to getting your best clients. So networking events is a big no for me. And again, it's my personal opinion. If it works for you, pretty awesome. So what's your opinion?
Well, exactly as you said, right? At the start, I said I've been guilty of going to networking events. And coincidentally, I do relate to what you're saying because I think most people experience this where people are exchanging cards and they not just look very robotic, but they sound robotic too because they're like, in a rush, just wanting to vomit out their intro and sell something. Yeah, of course, the card in there, right? So in addition to this being a waste of time, I would like to say it is waste of money in case you're investing in networking events, right?
True, absolutely. And I'm sure like we have this one student in our digital marketing agency program course, and every time I talk to him on our webinar for the students, I hear him say that, oh, I was going for X networking event or a Y networking event or Z networking event. Well, I think it's just a waste of time because, hey, again, like you're just, trying to sell to somebody who's trying to sell to you. And I have personally seen that he hasn't been able to get even one client from that any of the events that he's gone to. So it's a big no for me.
Right. Also, this reminds me, right? These people who are coming to networking events, are they your ideal clients? Are they your ideal prospects? How would you know, right? In just a 1 or 2 minutes of interaction, right? Well, you could say that this, for instance, if there is a motivational group networking events, are all of these motivational speakers or people interested in motivation really interested in doing business with you? Really, right?
Just way too many cons. And personally for me, there are hardly any pros.
Maybe if someone really wants to make new friends,
Friends,
right?
I guess. Plus, but I guess again, the friends that you make in the networking event would eventually, a friend would want to try and sell something to you.
Oh yes, this happened with this friend of mine. She went to, I think, one of the networking events at Sahara Star, and she's like, hey, just like 3 days in, I get a call from this girl, and she's like, hey, how are you? I'm just around this area. Would you want to meet? And one more thing. I'm into this business, MLM. If you're interested, we could talk more about it. Maybe for some coffee and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, that just completely breaks off the relationship, and I think it starts the relationship on a really wrong foot. And even if you go to a networking event, I would personally want to add some value instead of directly going for the kill. It's my favorite analogy. If you want to get married to somebody, you don't just go to a person randomly and ask them out, hey, let's get married, right? You want to build the relationship one step at a time. So if you're going for a networking event, I would focus on adding value and standing out instead of just passing out my cards and hoping that, hey, I might land a few clients. So I guess, do you want to add anything else?
Well, just one more thing, and it's a real story again. I can't really name her, but she claims to be a motivational speaker, and she said at the end of this networking event, oh my gosh, my bag is full with the cards. I'm just going to dump them in my dustbin in the evening. These are her exact words, and if she's listening to this podcast now, hi, yes, that's for you.
That's awesome. Dump the cards in the bin. Alright, so this was our opinion about networking events. Now, if you are somebody who goes to networking events, I hope you don't take offense. Even if you do, that's just your thing. Well, I don't really care, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure if you land clients to networking events and if it works for you, why not? By all means, keep doing what works for you. As long as it's working for you, no harm doing it. So that's about it from this episode of the Marketing Nerdz podcast. This is episode number 4. We'll be back with episode number 5 tomorrow. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.